nigga came from? You know I do this for you, y'all. Come on.
Next month, California will relaunch a popular program that gives affordable loans to first-time home buyers. But this time, the state is tightening the requirements for applicants. The California Dream For All program rolled out last spring on a first-come, first-served basis, and there was huge demand. In less than 2 weeks, that program used up its entire $300 million budget. Just over 2,000 applicants received no interest, no monthly payment loans to help with the down payment on a home. Joining us now to talk more about what will change with the program this time around, Eric Johnson, a spokesperson for the California Housing Finance Agency. Eric, thank you for the time. We appreciate it. Let's start first with how things will differ for applicants this go around. As opposed to it being a first-come, first-served basis situation, this time the state will be choosing applicants by lottery. And there are some other changes we want to put up on the screen as well. The other change is that along with having applicants be first-time home buyers themselves, we also understand that their parents cannot have owned a home either. Can you talk about the reasoning behind these new requirements?
Sure. We wanted to make sure that these funds are distributed fairly and equitably. As you said, the first come, first serve aspect just it's not fair and equitable. So what we're doing is we're having a lottery system this time. We're asking people to work with one of our approved lenders, get your credit score, get your debts all squared away, and you've got a month and a half to apply for the program. Anywhere between April 3rd and April 29th, you can submit your voucher application. The first generation homebuyer requirement is a new one that the legislature told us to implement for this round. Again, from a fair and equity standpoint, what that means is that at least one person on the loan cannot have owned a home in the past 7 years. Also, that their parents don't own a home. And so much of the inequity in California is caused by inequity in home ownership. Being able to own a home and pass on that generational wealth to the next generation is really a foundation of making it so that a family is able to accumulate wealth. And this program is designed to kickstart it among people who may not have had that opportunity to either inherit a home from their parents or take advantage of wealth that they got from selling a parent's home.
Yeah, that certainly makes a lot of sense. Is there anything that has changed in terms of the income limits for applicants this time around?
Yes, income limits are slightly lower, but they're still pretty generous. In Alameda County, for instance, the income limit is $234,000. In Sonoma County, it's $202,000. So in all the counties in the Bay Area, it's still very, very doable from an income side.
All right, I want to put up on the screen here to sort of lay out what it is that if you are fortunate enough to win this lottery here and you qualify as an applicant for the Dream For All program, what this would mean for you. Applicants can receive $150,000 or up to that amount for a home, for a down payment on a home, or 20% of the purchase price, whichever is less. And these loans are interest-free. There's no payments that have to be made until the home is either resold or refinanced here. Talk about what happens when a Dream For All loan eventually comes due. What do borrowers owe the state? How does it all work?
Well, this is a unique program. It's never been tried at this scale in the United States. It's a shared appreciation program. So when you sell or refinance the house, in addition to paying back the amount of the initial loan, you also pay back a share of the appreciation in the home's value, up to 20% of that. And then we use that money to fund the next round of home buyers. So a quick example, say you buy a home for $500,000 and sell it for $600,000. You get a loan of 20% of that $500,000, and then you have to pay back that $100,000 plus 20% of the appreciation of the home. So you end up paying back $120,000. That's instead of charging interest on the loan or having monthly payments on that second loan. You will still have monthly payments on the first mortgage of the home.
All right. Well, I know it's going to be an incredibly popular program here the second time around. Thank you for laying out some of the new requirements here with the California For All home financing program here. Eric Johnson is with the California Housing Finance Agency, and we should point out here that online portal to apply for this loan program opens up in the first week of April. Eric, we appreciate the time. Thank you for doing it.
Thanks so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Next month, California will relaunch a popular...
So what they're saying, guys, is that You have until April 1st, and then the first 2 to 3 weeks of April to have all your shit together so that you can apply for this lottery. California, Cal, HFA announced Monday that they will be opening the pre-registration portal April 3rd for home buyers to apply for a Dream for All DFA 20% down payment shared appreciation voucher. And so I'm going to go into what this program is all about and what exactly is shared appreciation vouchers and so forth. Okay. Cal HFA says they anticipate that the demand for phase two will exceed available funding. That means, guys, you have to have everything in order so you can be able to hit that pre registration, have everything available for you to scan in the computer and upload it so your file will be complete. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a lottery. The pre-registration process will provide more time to access the program and to load up whatever documents you have they're mandating, and to ensure an equitable geographic distribution on funds. The voucher regions allocate available funds to 9 regions: the Bay Area, Capital, Central Coast, Central Valley, Inland Empire, Los Angeles, Orange County, rural areas, and San Diego. Each region's allocation will be based on the number of households in that region. Vouchers will be issued based on the available funds in each region. HFA says voucher applicants needs to work with a HFA approved lender to get pre-approved for the DFA program. They will next need to create an account in the portal, the DFA pre-registration portal, and upload required documents between April 3rd and April 29th, 2024. Cal HFA will use the applicant's current address to determine which region their application will be placed in for random selection. So, again, like I told you guys, it is a lottery. It's not going to be on the first come, first serve basis. It is a lottery. So, you need to make sure you're one of the first applications that is done, that you're working with the already approved lender, and that you're getting placed in the bucket, the pool, to get your application pulled for the lottery. Applicants will receive notification of updated application status via email. These are the statuses that you will receive an email on: selected for voucher, waitlisted, not selected for voucher, additional information needed. Applicants will have a limited window of time to respond to requests for additional information. Households can only submit one application. Let me repeat that. Households can only submit one application. Duplicate applications will be immediately removed from the random selection process. Voucher application is submitted. Cal HFA will use a third party to randomly select applications that meet eligibility requirements. They will also establish a wait list for each region. Voucher recipients will have up to 90 days to shop for a home, enter into a purchase contract for a home, and have their lender reserve their loan in Cal HFA's mortgage access system. MAS system. Again, lenders must reserve all DFA loans in MAS before the voucher expiration date and time identified on the DFA voucher. April 1st, everyone in California will be putting in an application. So you need to be on top of your game. This is the important thing, the shared appreciation voucher. Cal provides the down payment assistance for the DFA program for first time home buyers to be used in conjunction with the Dream for All conventional first mortgage for a down payment and or closing costs. You do not have to pay no payments monthly. But upon sale or transfer of the home buyer repay the original down payment loan plus a share of the appreciation and the value of the home.